Hello everybody, this is Shocklinks 1000 and pulling for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we battled Evis and snagged all of his shadow Pokemon from his team, even though we did have a few of our Pokemon get knocked out in the process, but don't worry, they are fully healed. This time, we will be giving chase to Master Greevil, but before we do that, just a little something I actually wanted to show you real quick. We got some item boxes here containing one Max Revive. Remember to pick that up. We have a little monitor over here of two Cypher Peons battling each other, where one is using a Sartu and the other is using a Camerupt. They aren't actually using shadow moves. They are using their own legit Pokemon moves. I believe Sartu here is using Shadow Ball? Actually, not Shadow Ball, I don't even know. But you can see the Camerupt is clearly using Fire Blast, but it's the Sartu I don't actually know what he's using. Might be a Shadow move, probably might not. Unfortunately though, that Master 5 was actually the only item box in here. When you go in here, you probably would think there's a hidden trainer battle. No, there isn't. Only one trainer stands in our way, and it is Greevil. Make sure you save before you go up this lift. Just letting you know on this. Because if you don't, before battling Evis, you will regret it. Anyway, without any delay, up we go. Oh, so you have even come this far. I had no idea that a mere child like you would pursue me this long. Professor Crane, Deer of Arms, and the Lair. You alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. Well, perhaps not just you. The news broadcast by OMBS did not help Cypher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you've earned the right to know what I have planned. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokemon that work independently on my orders alone. What about your Cypher Peons? Will they listen to them? When this second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now, let me introduce you to my faithful servant. The one that shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XD001! Yep. This Pokemon was overshadowed at the very beginning of the game. Codename XD001. Now freed of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Now, let us celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. Full prey to Shadow Lugia. Yeah. Remember when we saw Ho-Oh at the end of the game in Pokemon Coliseum? Well, here's his counterpart, Lugia. Shadow Pokemon is level 50. Psychic... Did we really need a monitor for that? Really? Come on. Alright, Shadow Lugia, level 50, Psychic Flying type, pressure for the ability, so every time you use a move, it will cut 2 PP instead of 1. He's got the moves Shadow Blast, Shadow Shed, Shadow Down, and Shadow Storm. Shadow Blast is a new move. It's basically like a shadow version of, well, I'm wanting to say it's a shadow version of Aero Blast, but honestly, it ain't. What it does is basically a wicked blade of air that has an increased critical hit rate. Oh, it is a shadow version of Aeroblast. Never mind. But it has a high critical hit ratio. Now, you probably would think, use the Master Ball right here, right now. No. Do not use the Master Ball just yet. I know I'm actually talking silly on this part, but trust me on this. You want to snag this Shadow Lugia the way we've been snagging Shadow Pokemon legit from the start. First things first. Shockwave, Thunder Wave. Let's go. Yeah, Shadow Blast is a force to be reckoned with. If you have a Pokemon that can paralyze this Lugia, do it immediately. If he gets a free chance to use Shadow Blast by all means necessary, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. And by the way, yeah, Shadow moves have no PP. So you're going to be having a rough time with this Shadow Lugia because he will get to use his moves an infinite number of times. Bear that in mind. By all means, do as best as you can to avoid losing any of your Pokemon here. Because if you lose a Pokemon to the Shadow Lugia, you might not actually get to use them in the next battle that's about to come up. Okay, Lugia has been weakened up a good amount. And by the way, I bought more Ultra Balls because we're going to be doing a lot of snagging in this part. I'm going to start off with a Pokeball, not because I'm being stupid. It's so that way I don't waste all my good Pokeballs. Because Lugia has not yet been completely weakened. See, like that. He is a legendary Pokemon. So, the chances of catching a legendary are greater for 3 to 255. It has a 3%, well, basically 3 in 255 catch rate. And that Shadow Blast is not going for Jolteon, surprisingly enough. Okay, once again, so now, I'm going to use a Great Ball. And Jolteon will use another Bite. I'm going to be worried if he's going to get a critical hit. Because if he critical hits, then we've accidentally knocked out the Shadow Lugia. Okay, we got a 2 that time. That's better than the Pokeball. That is better. Yeah. We knocked it out. So, I'm going to have to reset. Okay? Because I don't know if you get a second chance to snag this Shadow Lugia or not. I have no idea. Sorry, I switched off for a second then. Wait. Whoa, hold on. While I'm going through this cutscene here, again, apparently in Pokemon Colosseum there was a chance to get a shiny Shadow Pokemon? Okay, that's weird. I mean, Shadow Pokemon don't exist in Pokemon XD. Oh, because it was a glitch. Okay, I see. So it was a glitch in Pokemon Colosseum, but it wasn't in Pokemon XD. So there is a chance you can get a legit shiny Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum, but the chances of that is a 1 in 8,192 chance. That is a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Second attempt. Right, straight away we're going to use Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave. Oh, okay. Okay, so the first time we battled this Lugia, Lugia was faster than the pair of us. Now we are faster than it. That can only mean one thing. Either the first time we battled Lugia, it was a plus speed or a balanced nature. Actually, no. Either the first time we battled it, it was either a plus speed nature or a balanced speed nature. And now this one is either to be a balanced nature or a minus speed nature. We never know unless we get it. Okay. It's been weakened off a bit, not a lot. Okay, Jolteon's finished. Don't worry, Jolteon. We're all working together as a team here. You're not the only one. Now, I want to be cautious here. I don't want to use another attack against Lugia that's going to definitely knock it out. I mean, Shockwave probably might do good damage, but not a lot. But I don't want to take the chance. I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball. And I'm going to call Cyclops. Only shook the once. Lugia is paralyzed. Good, so we got another chance. We'll throw a Great Ball this time, since the Great Ball shook twice the first time. Well, it didn't work that time. Mildly convenient, that, I'll do say so myself. Okay. Pokeball? I don't really know what Pokeballs you legendary Pokemon prefer, but you have to go somewhere. Apparently you don't like that one either. You really do like using that move. You really do like using that move. You do know you've got other moves as well. You got Shadow Storm, Shadow Down, and Shadow Shed. Why are you just spamming Shadow Blast? I mean, I don't get that. But it's still too early to use the Timer Ball yet, because we did Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave on turn 1, then Bite and Thunderbolt again on turn 2, and then we threw 3 Pokeballs. So this is turn 6. Because what the Timer Balls, their catch rate increases for every 10 turns of a Pokemon battle you've been a part of. And since this is turn 6, the Timer Ball is still going to have a catch rate of ×1. Okay, we got a 2 on that one. We got a 2. Sometimes using a different Pokeball every time does work. Not all the time it works. Nicely done there, Cyclops. You took 2 Shadow Blasts. That definitely proves why Cyclops is known to be one of the defensive Pokemon to use. Okay, I'm going to use an Ultra Ball again. And then Cyclops, I'm going to heal you up. Since That Lugia is really desperate to try and knock you out. It seems you're its biggest threat. Come on, it's got to work this time. Turn 7. Lucky 7. Come on. No lucky on that run. And can you please stop using Shadow Blast? You got other moves. You have other moves. Show them off. Seriously. Why do you keep attacking Cyclops? I mean, what's he ever done to you? He hasn't even done anything to you. This is getting a bit worrisome, this is. Okay, God of War's been knocked out. Right, Houndoom. Again, I'm not actually, I think about it. Probably might be best if I make Cyclops use Psychic. Alright, we'll throw a Pokeball, and then Cyclops, you use Psychic. We'll try to get Lugia's health into the red. Well, they did get into the red. Oh dear. The paralysis does not seem to be working for me this time. I mean, Houndoom did take that hit. It's like every one of my team is taking this hit pretty well. I mean, it's a level 50. My Pokemon are roughly 7 levels below it. Alright, let's throw another Ultra Ball, and hopefully this will work. If not, we'll use Psychic once again. No, it's just keeps spamming 1 and then breaking 3. Critical hit. And it still didn't do that much damage, which is good. Because I don't want to knock it out again. Ugh. He's now deciding to ignore Cyclops and just going for the other Pokemon instead. Right. I'm highly confident. Turn 10, I believe this is. The Great Ball's got to work this time. Come on. Please get in the ball now. No. It's just going to keep being 1, isn't it? It's almost giving me the impression he's holding onto a choice item because he's just spamming Shadow Blast. Every single turn is just Shadow Blast, Shadow Blast, Shadow Blast, Shadow Blast. I mean, why? Why just spam that move all the time? Right, back to the Ultra Ball. This has got to work this time. And I'm not even going to do an attacking move to it. Ah! This is why trying to catch legendary Pokemon is so aggravating. I mean, sometimes some people can have a really good luck with it, others not so lucky. I mean, the fact that it's just they have a 3 in 255 catch rate, and they just keep choosing not to go in. Right, we're going to use the timer ball now. I mean, its power's not yet been fully upgraded yet, because we haven't been 30 turns in. We're nowhere near 30 turns. Yep, see? It's just one every time. One shake, escape, and then shadow blast. Right, come on. Pokeball now. Come on, Lugia. Ugh. Why is this not working? Come on. I'm glad that you're paralyzed twice in a row. I'm glad about that. But I'm not happy that you're refusing to get in the Pokeballs that I'm throwing at you. Come on. Get in the ball now, because this is getting silly. Lugia. Come on now, please. I don't want the same thing that happened like it did when I was battling Evis. Get in the ball because I need to catch you. And I don't need to catch you for like teams in the future. I mean I need to catch you if I want to 100% complete the game. Come on now. This one has got to work. I don't believe this. I'm almost tempted to hit the reset button again and then start a new episode once I've eventually caught this Shadow Lugia. I think that's probably what the best thing is for me to do. Because this Lugia is just being stubborn as heck. It's just being stubborn. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. Yeah, it's just going to be spamming one every time. I'm not going to carry on with this video now. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying to catch the Shadow Lugia off camera, guys. Next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, after we snag this Shadow Lugia, we're going to see what's going to happen, alright? See you guys then.